Hi Nathan. Today we'll study about
Hi.
sequences. Okay. So have you heard about arithmetic sequence or something called AP? Have you or have you not?
AB,
I think you would have heard
perhaps I
AP,
actually.
arith- arithmetic progression, geometric progression, harmonic progression. So today we'll cover up
Harmonic? No.
arithmetic progression and gradually we'll move to the next like geometric and harmonic. So today we'll study about the general term formula for arithmetic progression. So what are arithmetic progressions is like a sequence like 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. So if you see here the interval is same, isn't it? If you add 2 to the 2 you get 4. If you add 2 to 4 you get 6. The interval is same. If you see each one of them you have to add just 2. Either it can be add, it can be even subtraction, like it starts from 10, then 8, then 6, then 4 and so on. So you keep subtracting the same term throughout, right? Like 2, you did minus 2, you did minus 2 and so on. So this 2 which you are adding or subtracting is known as the common difference, denoted by D, common difference. Common difference. Yeah,
All right.
sequence. And the term which is the first one, right, is always known as the first term. We write it as A. What is A? Is the first term.
All right.
So D is the common difference, A is the first term. And how many terms will be there? We call it as n terms, which we can calculate if we know the values of A and D. Okay, so see when the term, for example, we were just taking this 2, then 4, then 6. If I ask you to find out the fifth term, it's easy for you because you'll just say, okay, 8 will be the fourth, fifth will be the 10th, fifth, 10 is the fifth term. It's easy. But in the same question, if I ask you what will be the 121st term, what will be the 58th term, then it becomes little difficult, right? So in such cases,
Mhm.
we should know the formula, general term formula for arithmetic progression. So we'll take it as general term be Tn, and that will be equal to A plus n minus 1d, where A stands for the first term which I just told you, and n is the number of terms, and d is the common difference. Let me take one example. Yeah, write the next three terms of the sequence. Can you tell me, Nathan, what will be the next three terms of the sequence? 5, 8,
The next three times.
yeah, next three terms is 5, 8,
5,
11,
8,
14.
11, 14.
What will be the next three terms? What is the A here? What is the first term, Nathan? Always first write out what is A. So what is A equal to here?
A equals
hmm The first term. So what's
me. It equals me.
A equal to 5? because that's the
Finally, right?
first term. And d d is the common difference, which is 8 minus 5. Always remember, to find the common difference, you have to subtract the next minus the previous term. So 8 minus 5, which is 3. So 3, if you see, you keep on adding 3. And next term will be what? 14 plus 3, isn't it? Again, if you add 3, you get 20. Again, add 3, you get 23. The next three terms are 17, 20, and 23. So that's how we do. By just not even using the formula, you can figure it out few terms. But yeah, the question comes when, for the same question, if I ask you what will be the 14th term, we can't keep writing like this, right? For that, we can use the general term formula. The 14th term will be equal to, as in a, we'll put the value of a, which is 5, plus 14th term you need, right? So we just put 14 minus 1. Instead of n, you write 14. And what is d? D is 3. Always remember, for common difference, we have to subtract the next term minus previous term. That's the standard. So here how we have find out 8 minus 5. We didn't did 5 minus 8. That's not right. We did 8 minus 5. So that is 3. Now just let's solve it. This will become 5. 14 minus 1 is 13. 13 times 3 is 39. And 39 plus 5 is 44. So 44 is the 14th term of this sequence. So like these type of questions will gonna come. And some questions can be like, they may ask you whether it is AP or not. For example, let's take the first one. Like this. So which of the following sequence are arithmetic? Right? So the same thing, Nathan, we need to find out the difference, the common difference. Is the common difference same throughout or not? If the common difference is same throughout, then it's a arithmetic progression. Otherwise, it's not. So for example, here 6 minus 2 is 4, right? 10 minus 6 is also 4. 14 minus 10 is also 4. As the common difference is same throughout, this is the arithmetic sequence. And same logic in the next one. 9 minus 3 is 6. But see, 27 minus 9 is not 6. 81 minus 27 is not 6. So this is not, because d is not equal to 6. It's not same throughout. Here 5 minus 7 is minus 2. 3 minus 5 is also minus 2. 1 minus 3 is also minus 2. So common difference is minus 2 throughout. So A and C are arithmetic progression, or you can say arithmetic sequence. Rest this B is not, because the common difference wasn't same throughout. In the first one, the common difference was 4, and in the last one, common difference was minus 2. When we subtracted the next and the previous term, we get the same answer. For the second case, it wasn't like 6 throughout. All right. So this is how questions will gonna come, where they will ask you whether it's a sequence or not, and they will also ask you what will be 14th, what will be 18th term, and they would have given you the sequence. Okay, let's see one more. Yeah. Yes. Right now it's fine. The question is, the first term of an AP is 9. Okay, so A is given as 9, and the fifth term is 21. Means T5 is given as 21, right? We need to figure it out what will be the common difference? D we have to find out. So same, first of all we write the AP formula, general term formula, that is A plus n minus 1D, and we'll put in the values now. Tn is already given here in this case, it's 21. 21 equal to A, it should be 9 plus, it's a fifth term, right? So n is 5. So here we put 5 minus 1 into D, we don't know. So T, let it be 21. A, it is 9. Open up the bracket, 5 times D is 5D, or just solve it. 5 minus 1 is 40. In that way, I think fine. Yes. Now take 9 to this side. It's become 21 minus 9 equal to 40. Yeah. So 21 minus 9 is how much? It's 12.
21 minus 9.
And then
I just
4D
wrinkled
means
my big
4 times D. Take it to 4 to the other side. So D equal to 12 upon 4,
Hey, I wasn't
which
done yet.
is 3.
I wasn't done yet. No, 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 no,
D
no,
equal to
no,
12
no,
upon
please,
4
no.
equal to 3. That is how we find out the common difference when they have given you the general term. Any general term, any general term they have given, like fifth term, they have given it to you, and they also have given you the first term. We find out the common difference. Yeah.
All right.
One second. Let's take one more and try to solve it. No doubt so far, right? We are all good. Only thing we need to do is we should remember the general term formula. Rest things are easy if we put in the values properly. The 15th term of an AP is 54, and the common difference is 3. Find the first term. Very nice question. The previous we have done where the first term was given and we were finding out the common difference. In this case, we are being given with the common difference and we are finding out the first term. So what all is given, just let's write it down. The 15th term means D15 is given as 54, and the common difference is 3, means D is 3. A we need to figure it out, and N is 15. Now again we'll write the general term formula of an AP, and put in the values. Dn is how much? 54. 54 equal to A. A is what? We don't know. A plus n minus 1. N is 15. 15 minus 1. And what is D? 3. So 54 equal to A. 15 minus 1 is 14. 14 times 3 is 42. Now take 42 this side, and that becomes 54 minus 42. So whenever we take things from one side of the equality to the other side, the sign will change. And this is gonna become what? 54 minus 42 is how much?
54 minus 42?
Yeah. So A came out to be 12.
It's 12.
Yeah. So
I'm a genius.
we
I
had covered
correct.
two questions where we find out the common difference when the first term was given, and we also did one question where common difference was given and we find out the first term. So all good so far? Any doubts? This is just these are the questions on a general term, right? We can also have questions on sum of the terms. So we have a sum formula as well. Let me take one question and then teach you. Okay. Sum of terms of an AP. The formula is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. This is the sum of n terms of an AP. For example, there's an AP. I will take the same what I was taking previously, and I want to add the first 50 terms of this AP. 50 terms. So how we can do? So we can use the formula and can figure it out what will be the sum of the 50 terms of this AP. We know A here, we know D here, and we also have given that we need to know the sum of 50 terms. We'll just put in this formula and we'll get the sum of all the 50 terms like 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 and so on till 50th term. So another formula for this is sometimes we need this when we have been given with the first and the last term, A plus L. So A is n, we already know is the number of terms. A is the first term, L is the last term. If we have been given with the last term and the first term, and they ask us to find out the sum of this much number of terms, we can always can do that. We can use this formula. Actually, this is derived from this one only. So either,
All right.
but good if we learn both of them. Okay, now let's take a question. So person saves 200 in the first month, 250 in the second. So 200 in the first month means 200 is the first term, and then 250, and then 300, and so on. How much does he save in the fifth? How much does he save in the 15th month? So n is 15, A is 200. They want to know how much does he save in the 15th month. So they're not asking to calculate the sum. They just want to know what will be the thing in the 15th month. So D will be how much here? If you subtract, it will come out to be 250 minus 200, which is just 50. I think we can use the general term formula here too. So we can put in the values. A is 200 plus n minus 1. So n is 15. So 15 minus 1 into 50. So that will come out to be 200. 15 minus 1 is 14. 14 times 50. And then 200 plus 14 times 5 is 70 and 700. So this will come out to be 900. So in the 15th month, he will be able to save 900. Yeah, is that all good? So this is for the 15th month. If they ask us how much total he will be able to save by the 15th month, that also we can do it. So sum, what will be the sum of all these 200, 250, 300, and so on till 15th term, which is 900? What will be the total savings? If the question would have been like this, what will be his total savings by 15th month? So no problem, we'll just plug in the values. So n is 15, so 15 by 2, 2, 2 times a. 2 times a is 2 times 200, which is 400, plus n minus 1. What is the n here? 15. 15 minus 1 is 14, and d we already know here, 50. So 15 by 2 and 400, and this already I think we have calculated 14 times 50, which is 700, and this will come out to be 15 by 2, 1100. Yeah, now we can cancel the things. So 1 times 2, 5 times 2, 550. Now you can multiply 15 times 550. You can do here 5 times 5, 275, and then just write 7. So 5, 7, 5, 12, 1, 8250. So this will be his total savings by end of 15th month. So in the same question, we cover up both the things. First thing, to find out the general term, what will be his saving by 15th month. And we also did how much he will be able to save by 15th month. So both the things we covered. So both we use the even the general term formula, and we also use the sum formula. Make sense? No doubts,
Yeah.
right? So that's all about the sequence, buddy. We can even cover up more questions. I'll share the sheet with you, and then we can close it. Thank you.